All right, example 4, 3x squared equals 7x plus 5. So once again, I see a quadratic term, so it's a quadratic equation. I see there's a linear term, so the best technique is going to be the quadratic formula. I'm going to slide the 7x to the left and the 5 to the left because I like my quadratic term positive. So 3x squared is positive where it's at, so x squared is going to belong on the left-hand side. Everything belongs on the left. 7x moves left, becomes negative 7x. 5 moves left, becomes negative 5. And altogether equals 0. All right. So once we've gotten that figured out, it's in descending order, quadratic linear constant equals 0. Then a is equal to this number, b is equal to this number, and c is equal to this number. Signs matter. B and c are both negative. A is positive. I write my quadratic formula down because I want to memorize the quadratic formula. If I don't have it memorized, I'm going to write it down. If you do have it memorized, you don't have to write it down anymore, unless you really want to. You be the judge of your own memorization skill on that, but get the formula stuck in your brain. The three pieces of the formula are minus b, 2a, and b squared minus 4ac every single time. Journey, b is negative 7, 1 is minus b. Perfect. Dominic, a is 3, what is 2a? 6, very good. Erica, b is negative 7, what is b squared? 49, perfect. Again, when you square b, you get a positive every single time. The biggest mistake people make on quadratic formulas is they put a minus sign on that term. So be careful. No matter if b is positive or negative, when you square it, you're going to get a positive number. Positive 49. And then it's minus 4 times a, which is positive 3, times c, which is negative 5. Always put that product down written exactly as it is. Minus 4, and then times a times c. We look at the product alone. 49 is still 49. We're multiplying 4 times 3 times 5, which is going to be 60. Minus minus makes plus. Make sure my addition's right. 49 plus 60 is 119. 109, thank you. 109. It helps to add correctly. My bad. So 109. So b equals 2a, negative b equals 2a equals, and b squared minus 4ac equals. We get our three values out of that, so x equals 7 plus or minus the square root of 109 over 6. Now, unlike the first two problems, 109 doesn't have an exact square root. So that is the right answers. I say answers because 7 plus the square root of 109 over 6 is one answer. 7 minus the square root of 109 over 6 is the second answer. There's two answers there. Okay. A lot of times in this book, we like to get approximate answers. We're trying to use math in order to do something in the technical field. We need to know a measurement of something. So we need, we don't have a 7 plus the square root of 109 over 6 on our ruler, right? So we need to get a decimal approximation for this thing. So what I'm going to do to get a decimal approximation, I go to my calculator and I type in the square root of 109. Just like the square root of 49 equals 7, the square root of 1 equaled 1, the square root of 109 equals some number. My calculator knows what it is, 10.44. Okay. So again, if I can do it in my head, fine. I don't know the square root of 109 off the top of my head, so I'm going to use a calculator to get the square root of 109. And it's just like the other problems were now. This is just a number. 7 is being added to that number. 7 is being subtracted by that number. Both things over 6. So I've got something over 6, something over 6. I'm going to do 7 plus 10.44, which makes 17.44. I'm going to do 7 minus 10.44, which is going to be negative 3.44. Same signs add, bigger number positives. Different signs subtract, bigger number negative. And then 17.44 divided by 6. One answer is 2.91. Negative 3.44 divided by 6. The other answer is negative 0.57. So I want, in your homework, I want every answer broken down as much as possible. Every quadratic equation should get you 2 answers. X equals 1 answer and another answer. The order you put the answers doesn't matter. It's not an ordered pair, it's just a listing of the correct answers. So give me the right numbers on each problem. If there's a quadratic and linear and constant, quadratic formula, if there's no linear term, solve for x squared, take the square root, put a plus or minus. All right. That's what I need you to do from now.